in the play, my husband, who is the director of the Children's Theater Program, Omar Hansen. Can you give him a hand? Decided that it would be very good if we made this educational on many levels for you. So as an introduction this morning, we're going to do a little bit of storytelling. And I brought with me a specialist. He is a historical specialist. And he knows all sorts of history about the West particularly. So can you give a big hand for Professor Figmire Furdmire?
My name's Figmire Furdmire, storyteller of the West, and I'm here today to tell you the story of Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan. Now, Paul Bunyan Paul Bunyan was a Viking. He was a Viking, had a great big axe to go around, chop people's heads off. Chop your head off. Oh, don't chop my head off. Oh, chop my head off.
Paul Bunyan was not a Viking.
Yes, a Viking, indeed.
No, he was not a Viking. He was not a Viking.
Why was he chopping those people's heads off then?
Okay. Did not chop anyone's heads off. He had an axe, yes, because he was a lumberjack.
He's a lumberjack?
Yes, he was a lumberjack in the great Northwest. And he had an ox that was big and it was blue and its name was Babe.
What?
He was a lumberjack in the great Northwest with an ox named Babe.
That's dumber than the story I made up. My name's Figmire Furdmire, storyteller of the West, and I'm here today to tell you the story of Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone. Now, Daniel Boone was a great American something. And first off, I'd like to sing you a song about Daniel Boone. I wrote this song and I'd like to sing it for you. It goes like this. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man. He's a big man. And he fought for America to make America
Figmire,
free.
you didn't
2,
write
3,
that.
4.
Figmire,
Daniel
Figmire.
Boone had a wife.
Figmire.
It's a big.
Figmire!
What?
You didn't write that song.
I wrote that song.
No, you didn't write that song. That song was written by someone for the Walt Disney Corporation. Years ago, when I was a kid, there was a show all about Paul Bunyan, or all about Daniel Boone. Thank you. All about Daniel Boone. And I watched it on television. You probably did too. That's probably where you heard that song.
I wrote the second verse.
Stop. Just stop.
Now, Daniel Boone was a great. What Daniel Boone done, he fought the Battle of the Alamo. He fought the Battle of the Alamo. He fought against Generalissimo, Santa Maria, the Nina, and the Pinta.
Daniel Boone was not at the Alamo.
What?
No, Daniel Boone was not at the Alamo. Davy Crockett was at the Alamo.
Well, where was Daniel Boone?
Well, I don't know. I don't even think they lived at the same time.
Well, what was Daniel Boone?
Daniel Boone was a trader and a trapper.
He's a great American. What?
He was a trader and a trapper.
He's a great American trailer and a tractor.
No!
And
he was a trader and a trapper, and he founded Kentucky.
he founded Kentucky?
Yes, Daniel Boone founded Kentucky.
Well, somebody must have lost it then.
Finish.
My name's Figmire Furdmire, storyteller of the West, and I'm here today to tell you the story of Davy Crockett. Davy Crockett.
Okay.
Now, first off, he was born on a mountaintop in Tennessee.
That's actually true.
His ma just happened to be on a hike that day. And then he killed him a bar when he was only 3, and then he went off to Washington D.C. where he was the President of the United States of America, President Davy Crockett.
No! Davy Crockett was not the president. He was not the president. Ask any one of these kids. They know he was not the president. He did serve a couple of terms in Congress, so that's probably where you got that
In
idea.
Congress?
Yeah,
Well,
twice.
he got tired on that, so he left on that. And he went out and he fought the Battle of the Alamo. He fought the Battle of the Alamo. And now, after they won the Battle of the Alamo, he and a couple of friends, they went up Arkansas way.
Figmire.
And then
Figmire.
what?
They didn't win the Battle of the Alamo.
They won the Battle of the Alamo.
They did not win the Battle of the Alamo. Legend has it that Davy Crockett died at the Alamo.
What? No, not Davy.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
No, but it can't be. It can't be because later on, Davy Crockett's wife become a very famous woman for cakes and cookies.
What?
Haven't you ever heard of Betty Crocker?
Oh!
My name's Figmire Furdmire, storyteller of the West. And I'm here today to tell you the story of Buffalo Bill Cody.
Fine, whatever.
Now, Buffalo Bill was a great American something. And what he done was something.
You don't
But, now very few people know this. Very few people know this. But they called him Buffalo Bill because his ma wanted him to be a ballet dancer.
What?
But Bill did not want to be a ballet dancer, so when his ma would want him to be practicing, he'd go out on the prairie, be trying to hide, and she'd come outdoors and say, Bill! He'd be right out by the buffaloes. Bill! You come in here! You get away from them buffalo! Bill!
Oh.
You get away from them buffalo! Bill!
Stop it!
You come in here and put your tutu on!
Oh, stop it! That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Buffalo Bill, a dancer. That's ridiculous. Tell me where you learned that. Where did you hear that?
There's
Yeah.
in the news.
No.
It's in the encyclopedia.
Oh, no. No.
www.
No.
It's in the Buffalo Bill song.
No.
It's in the
No.
Buffalo Bill song.
There is no Buffalo
There's
Bill.
a Buffalo Bill song that goes like this. I'm going to sing for it right now. It goes like this. Oh, oh, Buffalo Bill wants to come out tonight. Come out tonight. Come out tonight.
No.
Buffalo Bill wants to come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon. You come in here, put your tutu on.
Stop it! Stop it! That's ridiculous. There is no Buffalo Bill song. That is not how it goes. It's Buffalo Gals. Buffalo Gals, won't you come out tonight? Most people have heard that song. It's an old American classic.
What's a Buffalo Bill?
Well, I don't know. I think it's probably a gal, a girl, from Buffalo. There's a city in New York, a place in New York called Buffalo.
Girl from New York?
Yeah.
Buffalo Bill was a girl?
No!
Oh, no!
Go!
Okay, all right. Do I still get the $5?
No!
Okay, good. All right. See ya.
Sorry. So much for education, huh? All right, I'm going to tell you one more little story as part of our pre-show, and then we'll get started with Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. And this is a story
Lori,
that comes, yes,
wait 1 minute. Just talk to him for 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
All right, so what can we talk about for 1 minute?
Tell him about the light people.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Look up above you. Do you see the lights here? Yeah. And look at the floor of the stage. Do you see all of the different colors on the stage? It's beautiful.